Ooh, Data Queen alert, Data Queen alert.
Ooh, ooh.
Live from the Greenfin basement under Green Biz's dusty tiny house. It's an Uber special Business Pants Tuesday edition of the greatest ESG podcast ever, really. I mean, come on, let's be honest.
Agreed.
Greatest. All right.
Come on. What's a better one, Ari? Can you think of a better one?
I cannot name any other better one.
We got Emma is typing lurking. We got Ari screen sharing Data Queen. We got me. What more do you really need? In today's rose tinted bag of golden hello shaped nuggets called June 28th, 2022, we have some live. We have a live guest from Greenfin 22 and a bunch of silly interview questions for all of our favorite unemployed listeners.
Who's our guest?
Okay. Do you want to know what Greenfin 22 is, first of all? Because I don't really
yeah.
even know. Anyone want to know?
Yeah.
Emma?
What is Greenfin?
So, according to GreenBiz, it is the So, of course, I wasn't actually introducing Matt, but Emma sent the text. Sometimes I don't even know if Emma listens to the show, if she's part of the show.
Our guest.
But let's get right to Matt because I guess he's here. So live from Greenfin 22, the premier ESG event aligning sustainability and capital markets, is our very own Matt Moscardi. Is that true, Matt? Is it the premier ESG event?
It is the one event for ESG happening in Chelsea Piers today. That's
okay.
True.
Look
That's
at the
very
greenery behind him. Is that what makes it green?
Is that fake or real? Give it a touch. Is it fake or real? Let us know.
This is
Come on.
very. I just killed this branch by crushing it. It's very real.
And according to the menu, is it vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free, gluten-free, or does it have nuts?
I think it's sprouted.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's fully sprouted.
Is there anything you want to say to introduce while you're there before we get to our questions for you, Matt? Or
look, I'll say this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm here for our board Sabermetrics. That's why I'm here. And
thank you, Matt.
What are those?
They are the data we have on boards where we can measure boards like sports teams. And the two people I've gotten up the guts to actually talk to because
you need guts? Yeah.
No, I hate
people.
humans mostly.
Okay.
They loved it. They
Okay.
both gave me business cards. They said, I want to call you. One of them actually has a database of hospital boards, like nonprofit boards.
Ooh.
She said, let's collaborate. I'll give you, I want to look at our boards through your metrics.
Can you please remind every single person you talk to that since I have no idea what job I would do after this, that we really do need this money?
Yeah, we.
So really, what am I going to do? This industry is not going to keep me.
Honestly,
yeah.
If we fail at this, we're all fired forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, our
All
API
right.
is live, so we have a little sample for people that are interested.
Yes, we have a live API.
Taste.
Live API.
Ooh, Data Queen showing off. Data Queen flexing. Do we have any questions for Emma?
I want to hear about the snacks.
Okay, right to the snacks, Matt. Let's get right to the snacks. This
First
is
and foremost,
this is ESG Insight. Let's do this. Is why I called it the greatest ESG show on the planet, because this is really what you want to know, what you need to know.
As ESG conferences go, and I've been to a lot.
Yeah.
This is the wokest food I've ever seen. This is
really.
Well, I don't want
Is there no
anecdotes.
dairy?
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Do you cuddle with the chicken before you eat eggs?
There was no cuddling. Everything is artisan or organic or locally sourced. But if you write artisan next to something, that's pretty woke, right? The best of the breakfast snacks by far was the cinnamon shortbread chocolate
Ooh,
chip.
that sounds delightful. I like
It
anything
was
cinnamon.
with a cup of coffee. It was delightful. It is the only thing that made most of the actual sessions bearable.
Can I
if
say that?
anyone knows their pastries, it is you.
I do.
Can I just say I haven't done the full statistical breakdown yet, but I'm looking at the menu. We have 10 items. Every item is labeled either vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free, gluten-free. Right, so it's 100% woke data here. 100% woke food. This is amazing.
This is what Texas Governor Greg Abbott is trying to outlaw.
So you're saying this is why they hate us for our baked oatmeal fruit muffin, or our vegan dairy-free baked oatmeal fruit muffin. This is why Texas hates us?
I was deep out on that, actually.
Okay.
This is down with Big Ag right there.
But for lunch, I
Yeah.
know I was a little disappointed that the toasted pine nuts on my arugula salad were not toasted as much as I like. They were a little less toasted than I like.
Actually, pine nuts are a problem, aren't they? Isn't there some? Either they use too much water, or there's like there's a labor issue. No, I'm serious. There actually is a difficult. There's difficulty acquiring. So this is not woke. This is a problem
Right
here.
outside the window of the conference is a giant. It's a super yacht called like the Toka One. It costs $30 million to buy, and that's what I'm seeing as some people are talking about social justice and how like social justice data can help us change the world. A little awkward.
Well, maybe it's not actually the yacht. Maybe it's like it's a projection. It's a
hologram yacht.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is a vegan
I'm
yacht.
trying to save ESG. What else? Anything else, Emma? You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know if you tried the corn pudding souffle.
No,
Okay,
hell
she's
no.
just stuck on food.
Look.
Well, remember when Emma and Ari went to their conference,
Right, this is all they cared about.
85% of it was
Well,
sampling.
it was so boring. It was mostly about food. Has
Oh.
anyone said anything
There it
exciting
is.
to you?
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
All right, so
That-
the
That
panel
leads
that
me
was
to my next. Yeah,
go ahead.
this is my next actual non-food question. Begrudgingly, we might get back to food later, but my begrudging non-food question is: what is the most boring thing you've seen so far?
Oh, this is a loaded question.
Sorry,
Loaded question.
I asked the hard stuff.
I've been doing these for like 10 years, and
Yeah.
they're still
Show
having
off.
the same fucking conversation. Like they're-
Okay.
Same one.
every single one is like they make a joke about the alphabet soup of ESG and CDP
Pretty funny.
and
Pretty
SASB,
funny.
and it's
Yeah.
super funny. Yeah, TCFD, especially for 10 years, it's been super funny.
Uh-huh.
There was one good session at the beginning which got me angry,
Oh,
in which they spent the time talking about ESG ratings and scores and how they're not useful. They're not decision useful, because you have to put, if you're going to say something, you have to make sure it's buzzwordy enough. So it's not decision useful. And I just sat there thinking, you fuckers, you know what ESG was before ESG ratings. It was nothing. There was nothing. So complain away. But otherwise, the sessions have been sessions.
Session.
I have
Let me-
attended them.
let me lighten the mood a little bit. I want to give props to Green Biz because I did some populist math over here. There's a Matt, believe it or not, there are 149 featured speakers. 149.
And I'm not one of them.
So what is wrong with our marketing team?
Yeah.
Everything.
All
And-
you do is sneeze
yeah.
and you can speak.
Can I say hats off to Green Biz because 54% of those featured speakers are women. So
Yes.
they accomplished something.
I will say Green Biz has done
Yeah.
an excellent job.
Excellent.
Keeping this thing snappy.
And people of color,
The
not
people
just
of
like a
color,
token.
there's-
Yeah, it's
It is
incredible.
a wonderful panoply. Green Biz did a great job. It's
Maybe
not
the
their
only-
fault that the people whose words come out of their mouth are less interesting than they could be.
Well, actually, let me. I might want to disagree with that because it might be Green Biz's fault. Because I've seen at lunch that they are offering miniature sweet treats, and at breakfast they're
Oh, those are
offering
my favorite.
they're offering miniature bagels. Why are they miniaturizing everything? What is wrong? What is going on?
Look, what are you, an
It's for
American?
their-
You consume massive amounts of food?
You might
Say,
be
what's
right.
the
You might be
problem?
right.
It's the opposite
Yeah.
of supersize me.
This is,
Yeah.
if we're going to make Texas hate us, then we're going all the way in and giving mini treats and artisan everything. I will wrap with this. First of all,
Yes.
the second set of sessions looks like it's going to be great. I was,
That didn't sound sincere.
no, there is a session that I'm excited for, so I want to get
Can you
to
tell
it.
us what it is?
I'm going to give props
Okay,
to
he's not
two
going to tell us.
companies for, it's about ESG data. No one cares about
Oh,
it,
that sounds
except for
great.
me. I want to give props to the swag that I got from
Now we're talking.
MSCI gave me a NPR style tote bag,
Okay.
which is very nice.
Yeah. Hopefully,
But
get some for us.
NASDAQ, I think, took the
Mhm.
cake. Oh,
Yes.
I also the second place goes to a guy who was handing out a pencil, but in the tip of the pencil. But listen
Yeah.
to this. In the tip of the pencil
Gold.
is a little capsule
Yeah.
that has seeds in it. So you plant the pencil in the
Ooh.
ground, and it turns into, here it is.
Wow.
The top, it turns into a plant.
That's actually, that's literally amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
This is why Texas hates us, because we're always
I got
planting
3.
things.
I got
Yeah.
3. I got one for each of my kids. And then
Oh.
NASDAQ.
Oh man, I thought it was one for
I
each
know,
of
right?
us.
I know. You have to go to the
NASDAQ.
Super
Grab
Spreader
4?
event to get the swag.
I got
What
the
is-
NASDAQ coaster
What?
set.
Oh, that is
What?
so
They gave you
1950s.
We can make art on that, Matt.
That is right in the
Can we
back.
grab
Here it is.
2?
Made in
Coasters?
China. There it is.
Oh,
Wow, that is
geez.
so MAGA of them. That's so 1950s wonder years. Don't get like water stains on our ugly coffee table.
Look,
Good going, NASDAQ.
I'm definitely putting every drink I have down on a NASDAQ coaster to ruin the NASDAQ logo instead of my shit.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
That's
Thank you for
my,
joining us, Matt.
report for the front.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing you tomorrow. You going to call back in tomorrow?
I'm going to call back in tomorrow and let you know how the rest of the day went. I actually have a meeting with some reporters later, and I'm going to try
Good.
to sell something while I'm here.
Try to
so
sell
that we
something.
have-
And how about this? How about this tomorrow, Matt? Why don't you try to come up with something actually useful to share?
I will. I will say the one thing I hope to share is that our pitch gets better, because when people say, "What do you do?" and I say Snarky Podcast and Board Sabermetrics,
Yeah.
I might as well have just. I might as well have just like handed them a sticky note that says "I'm an idiot" and walked away. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking loaded diaper, but yeah, you're pretty close.
it's pretty good.
Okay, there you go, Matt. The
Thanks
great Matt
for having
Scardy.
me, my team. Goodbye.
Yeah.